The time of forgetfulness is over. It's time to remember where the F you are, who the F you are, because if you haven't realized, everyone got programmed. Ever since they're a little baby, maybe like 3, 4, somewhere around there, you reach an altered state similar to hypnosis. And the things you hear on repeat get engraved into your God mother flipping damn mind, man. And so if you can't change your world and you're like, what's going on? It's because it's right so in front of your face, you can't even see it, man. And that's where God lives. God is closer to us than our hands and our feet. And so remembering who you are, remembering that you're the blank slate, you are the blank canvas. And then you add stuff. And then you put personality on, a height, a gender, color, dick size. Then you add all that stuff. But before that is the identity of God. Just isness itself. The potential of everything. And so what you say after I am is the most powerful thing. Because you are creating yourself in this moment. But we tell ourselves stuff so much, and it gets stored in our water. Water is a crystalline structure that holds information. And so this is why we have things that hold us back, seemingly. It's because it's impressed into the water, and then your default setting, if things go crazy, if things get out of whack a little bit, it can go back to there. That survival mechanism. But you were never meant to stay in the survival mechanism. You were meant to become rich. But because we are seeing things in the terms of money instead of providing value to people, and instead of relying upon our, divine nature to come to us and tell us what our purpose is, and not even tell us, we already know it. We just have to act upon it. Step every day like you're on the path that you would want to be on. But people are so programmed, they think they have to continue to a job they don't want to do. And I'm not saying to quit anything, because that's not it either. But that's where your identity lies. It's at the forefront of your mind. And, when you wake up every morning, who are you? That's how you know what you have impressed upon the crystalline structure inside you. So you are rich, you are health, you are love, and you are the way, you are the truth, you are the life. You are enough. You've always been enough. You got 1 billion cells within you. Billions of cells. Half of you is bacteria that's not even you. Half of your body is not even you. Isn't that so cool? You're a living ecosystem. Your whole world. What's worth more than money? What's the most expensive stone in the world? Do you know what it is? The most rarest stone in the world? Diamonds, no. Gold, no. It's trees. It's mother effing trees, man. That's the rarest flippin' thing in the world. And so, I didn't mean that literally. You can see where I'm going with this. The richness of life is in the life itself. It's in the expression itself. It's enjoying the chocolate cake. Like it's your first time. Like you're a child again. So we are beginning to remember who we really are. And with that, we step into action every single day. And then we every day is the same day on repeat. And so be thankful for this. At first, it seems like a burden, but it's awesome because every day you get a chance to try again new. And while it seems like reality hasn't caught up yet, with who you now are. You already have the 2 million followers, man. You already got the $2 million. You already got the 2 million girlfriends or whatever you want. And so, but tomorrow you're going to wake up and see it's not here. But that's the old water. That's the old man, the old identity. And you just got to remember that, oh yeah, that's not me. So put reminders in your phone. I have notes just like on my phone that are just constantly reminding me, because especially at the beginning, you have to manually effing do it. You got to manually, and not reprogram yourself, but for me, I had to, if it, because it was either one way or another. And so go into the dirt, be depressed. Oh, I gotta do, or go into the light. But you can't worship two masters. And this is what Jesus was talking about. If you want to be rich, you can't do something you don't want to do. If you want to be rich, you can't be doing something you don't want to do. Because you need to find a way to enjoy it if you do. But the thing that's going to bring you wealth is the thing that you love to do anyways. What the F? What do you think Elvis was here for? What do you think Michael Jackson was here for? Okay, it's obvious that. LeBron James. Okay, it's obvious. They found, they were obsessed about it. But that was their life. That was their one thing they were so passionate about. And so we've forgotten our expression. We've forgotten our the true richness of this moment. People are so worried about money. They forgot what true richness is. The funny thing is, I talk about this, and I'm not the richest person yet. I don't know where my next paycheck's gonna, I'm not even getting paychecks anymore, but how I'm gonna pay my bill. But at the same time, it's already taken care of. And knowing that is what puts everything into place to be taken care of. Yeah. I guess I'll just finish it off with this, because I kind of went off it on tangent a little bit, but the person, the part of our ego that was damaged when we were a child, see, this always happens, mom doesn't love me, or whatever that is what has followed us into the current time, and what keeps us from the things that we want most. And so you're worthy of it all. You got to understand that. Everyone's worthy. Even the homeless person's worthy. He just doesn't know it. The richest people, the poorest people, the ugliest people, the most beautiful people are all one. And they can't exist without the opposite. And while we've been very one-sided in reality, it was used to be very masculine. Used to be right-handed. Used to be beauty, cover up death, cover up disease. And now we live in a world where if someone's disfigured, it's like, oh my God. But it's actually super normal. But people have covered up they had that egoic version of what normal was. That's the white picket fence. The house, got the job. One day when we're 75, we'll retire. But that is a programming, and it's a facade. And you were never meant to settle. Why would God settle? Why would Jesus settle? And while you don't see yourself as Jesus, and you're not, you're a little sinner. That is the source before the identity, the thinking that's thinking in your brain right now. The source of it all. So before you can even say an excuse, Christ exists. Didn't even say anything and said everything at the same time. Watching you. Watching yourself as you watch me. Okay. So when we get into the energetics of who we really are, and so and allowing ourselves to channel. And so some people may speak. You may have information that'll help other people, just like this knowledge might be helping you. And so your call to speak, and at first you may want to do it for money, but the thing that you're really meant to do that's going to bring you the money is the thing that's, you don't really care about the money. And so the old ways of understanding the universe, the Native Americans understood it too, is that it's an energetic universe. And so that way you give out, you get back karma, right? And what you reap, what you sow in the Bible. So F you Christians that don't believe in karma. Jesus doesn't believe in you. Karma. Man, you get slapped in the face right now. You reap what you sow. Same thing, okay? So I don't even know where I was going with that now. Now you got me all heated up. Gosh, I'm one of you guys. Return back to center. Reach a flow state again, man. Open your voice. Oh. Because this is a chakras, energies and heart, gut instinct, intuition, mind. Oh. It's magic. Hang him on a cross, burn him. Oh my God. No. Yeah, sorry. I guess it's just an act today. And that's where I used to go wrong with my other videos. It's about thinking, man, I gotta get this out. Gotta explain it so they understand. But things are better not controlled. Things are better not controlled. And that's what God wants you to really know. That you're here on a ride. It's a ride. It's a rental. Woo! And by being here, realizing that this is just a computer, you could just go in the metaverse forever. But I don't know where I was going with that either. Gosh, can't even stay on subject anymore. Well, are we meant to end the video, or what do you want to hear from me? Oh, one, speak through thee. So, why you have a phone, why everyone has a phone, is because the new age is business. It's the self-business person, and there's going to be a million models that you can go after. You can, you could do this affiliate marketing, but ultimately, there is one thing that you enjoy to do with your time, and it might be a multitude of things. For me, creative expression in general. So these videos, flow states, dancing, playing guitar, singing, rapping, even though sometimes I suck. Sometimes I'm the best in the world, and then half the time I suck. And so you got to realize that the polarities, the dualities live within us all for everything. And even the midget can probably, and in some reality, he's like the best basketball player, because the other teammates just throw him in the air, So don't be limited by other people's limited imaginations. You are in the mind of God right now, the imagination, but we got to program to use our left brain, overthink things, damn complicate things. Think about money and it's something outside of me. It's something I need to get. Instead of money being an expression of your love. That's what money is here for. It's a representation of the expression of love, of the expression of the moment. And that's why Michael Jackson got his money from what? Singing, dancing. Hee-hoo, being Michael Jackson. Because no one else was being him. So why are you trying to be everyone else? Why are you trying to be everyone else when there's only one of you, one snowflake, one divine blueprint within you that you're supposed to bring to fruition for Christ? Your true purpose, man. So we can make this Heaven on earth. Once and for all. God, are you sick of this? All the fear, all the uncertainty. Oh no. Hopefully Jesus is coming back soon. Oh no. Blame them. Blame them. Enough. This is all planned. This was all planned, and not for some grand conspiracy. The conspiracy is for you. This world is for you. And you've forgotten that. And you are very stupid, probably. We all go through it, though. We all go through it. So you're worthy of everything you want. You have been programmed just to do things you don't want to do, and you're stupid because of that. Because what feels good is good. What feels bad is bad. I'll smack you in the face. A child knows this. What the is wrong with you? For reals, though, that is the knowing your purpose that Christ has for you. And so, no wonder you're not rich. No wonder you're in a lack mentality. Because you need to share. You need to give. Not just, how do I make money? What's wrong with you people? Wealth, the richest people in society work the least. The richest people in society work less, or the work they do is leveraged. So every part of it counts. They're not, if you can make $100,000 in 6 months, but you are working a 50,000 hour yearly job and you're going to spend the whole year, you got to see money as more of an energy instead of an amount. It's an exchange of value. And when you know your value, it doesn't matter if the dollar bill collapses, because you have value. And however that exchanged, which there'll always be some sort of exchange, you will always have value to bring. And even if you lose it all, you'll gain it back tomorrow. Oh, whoop-de-doo. The world was never outside of you. Everything is a lie. They programmed you as bug. Sorry, this whole video was a tangent. But it was probably designed that way so it could reach your subconscious mind in the best way. And so this is kind of like a hypnosis reprogramming with theta beats in the background. So that you can live your best life, so that you can be love, so that you can be wealth, so you can be richness, and share that with the world. Because when we all share our richness, when we all share this moment, when we all know what we have to offer, and know that we're worthy just for being ourselves, then that's heaven on earth. And we are all here to be stars. We're not here to worship idols. Oh, I want to be like this one day. Shut up. You're already that now. Be your own idol. Be the person that you've always wanted to see in the world. When you're a kid, you remember saying, like, why is everyone the same? How come parents do stuff they don't want to do? Doesn't make sense. Even from a child's mind. And so this is a very subtle thing. And that's why meditation is important. But at the same time, you don't need to effing meditate. Everything is a meditation. Everything should be a meditation. Not be identifying with the monkey mind and scrolling in the metaverse. But solidifying yourself into reality, being aware of the left brain, being aware of the right brain, feeling the center of the universe, grounding yourself, being out in nature, collecting gold stars. No, I'm pretty sure there's some gold stars out there. I'll walk through the forest sometimes and It's a me, Mario. Dude, I look like, I'm like the Masonic Mario, bro. The white and black. Masonic Mario. Please, no copyright strikes. No. And so, your differences, even though like this, sometimes I get insecure about my thumb. You want to see this little spider hand? It looks kind of weird for when you're looking at a normal hand for a while. But at the same time, our little subtle differences are our beautiful marks that make us a different snowflake. And when we try to be like other people, that keeps us, and we can't be the light. And so don't try to be like other people. Don't try to be like me. Try to emulate me. Emulate what you like from me, but have no gods before me. Meaning, have no gods before I am. In you, the source of it all, have no gods before you are your own superhero. You are your own Jesus. You know, ye shall do these things and more. Ye are gods. This is your kingdom. I don't know how many other ways to say it, but this is your home. You're already rich. You got 1 billion cells in yourself right now. You're already a billionaire. And my mind, that's delusional. Yeah, until you get over the delusion that's the delusion that's saying that. I am. This is the ancient stuff that the priests used to be able to tell you. Don't do this. Maybe as above, so below, as on heaven, so on earth. You know, to keep you. So you're living life good in God's graces. You know, God is plentiful. God blesses us. We're thankful. But on a whole new level. This is God's kingdom. And you are a kingdom in this motherfucking kingdom. You came here to be the best you. And you came here to be the highest expression of you. And when you are being this, you're not going to get arrested. Even if you're naked. Okay, don't try me on that one. But it doesn't matter. Like, when you're living your purpose, everything aligns for you. You would never kill someone if you're in a state of alignment with God, with knowing. You would never even hate someone because Jesus sees it the same way. And so, this is going to end today's tangent, and that's what I'm going to call it. A tangent rant. Pacing back and forth on a in the middle of the road. So, hello to anyone watching me out in the bushes. You're welcome. You got a free show. Not many people get this experience, front row and free. So, good to you. You came here to be blessed. You came here to experience miracles. The logical mind can't experience miracles. Can't even make sense of them. The logical mind is where all the suffering is. Overthinking. Oh, how are we gonna? You're still here. Life goes on. Haven't you realized that by now? So by having faith, by knowing yourself, by knowing thyself, by knowing Christ, you know the world. You know when other people are on that level. Everyone's here to help you. Everyone's here to help you. Everyone is leading you to where you want to be. I'm leading to where you want to be. You just gotta step forward and believe, man. It's like the what's that one movie? Indiana Jones, where he can't see the land in front of him, but he has to just believe and step. That's what you have to do, your initial thing. But that's your walk in faith with Christ. Stepping into the unknown, presently, heart-centered, grounded. You know, you worked your way up the tree of life with the chakras, man. You're feeling safe. You're feeling sensual. You're feeling creative. You're just feeling powerful, radiant, loving, expressive, flowing. Because if it's not flowing, then the left brain's taking over. Stupid. It's stupid. So many people live and die in their left brain, man. Don't let that be you. Be here now. Express yourself. Be congruent with your thoughts, with your feelings, with your actions, with your words. We imprison Christ. We hang Christ on a fucking cross every day. Excuse my French. When we do this to ourselves, when we limit ourselves, you're holding yourself back from everything you want. It's already here. Stop looking at that in that direction, damn it. So remember, it comes back down to the water. So you're reaffirming your identity. You're writing it down. You're watching these videos. You're listening to new music. That's also the quickest way, just so you know, to reprogram yourself. If you're into music, completely change everything you listen to. And you will have a new identity by the end of the month. No doubt. No doubt. You'll see the change. And so hope this is useful for you guys. We got the power. We got the thunderbolt. So I'm going to add some special effects, man. Sound effects. They don't do not as visually appearing as they used to be, man. So realize your strengths. Quit working on your weaknesses. Your $1 billion talent is in 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, maybe a lot of things, but some people it's like, for me, it's one thing. It's expression. And that is priceless. And I'm already rich now, and I know that. But there was this time right now, Jeremy wasn't rich. Geronimo, whatever he wants to call himself. He wasn't rich in this moment. Staying at a friend's house, doesn't know, you know. But at the same time, even though I don't have a job right now, I'm richer than I've ever been because I know that everything is being provided for me. I can feel the richness of the moment. And I know that I'm directing reality with the inner states, inner thoughts. So it's like, oh, thank you, universe. Oh, everything's good. La, 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 la. Nope, everything's good. Because the universe is constantly giving you more of what is. So this is also the thing with wealth. If you keep looking at what you don't have, keep doing things you don't want to do, you're going to stay poor. So you start doing things you want to do more. And to he who that condemns, throw the first stone. If you're not a sinner, then condemn each other. But you came here to do what the fuck you want to do. And that's how you learn, and that's how you evolve, and that's how you grow, and that's how you know. And I'm just going to shut up now. But hope this is useful for you. Please like, subscribe. Give me all the attention. I need what is it called? What is it? You didn't get enough when you were a child. I needed validation. I couldn't even think of the word. I need validation of the word validating itself. So, be weird. Be different. Be yourself. There's already everyone else is being them already. And so, step into this new vehicle. You are a star in your own show. And every single day, every single moment, you're on the stage of God. And it doesn't matter if there's trees and birds behind me or there's people walking by and you're talking to them. They're all just a bunch of spinning tetrahedrons. Said that word wrong, but this is a cosmic dance, the universe. And it's alive, and it's connected, and it's beautiful. And when we know that, that's how we can walk on water. That's how we don't know how we're going to pay rent, but something's going to work out, honey. I know it is. because you found the spark within you. And even though right now it's hard to reprogram yourself and to be where I'm trying to get you to, come on, baby, you don't understand. You're already there now. And whenever you think you're poor again, just bring your mind back to this present moment. Because you're actually immortal. You might have the death experience and die, but you're immortal. And these are the infinite ways that you express yourself. Hello. Infinite ways that you express yourself. So what are you doing with your life now? You should be living your dreams. You should be doing what you love every day. You should wake up excited. And sometimes, and the good and the bad, and I'm going to get into that, but there's when you're following your heart, there is no good and bad. When you're heart-centered, when you're loving, when you know thyself, you're never going to get in trouble. You're never going to do anything wrong. You're never going to get into an accident. You may never even die. Literally, we're going to reach that place where more and more people are starting to be immortals. But a lot of you mortals can't understand this kind of talk right now. So we're going to end this rant once and for all. Pressing the big red button. See you next time. Glasses on. You're going to forget everything here in a second. Peace. Bye, guys. Love you.